Okay, so welcome back to another reaction. Today we're going to be going on to Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 2, and I believe this episode is titled Water, which, yeah, looking at that, I thought it was a really interesting title, and yeah, the title could potentially mean that the water is running out, like, across all the ships, across all the civilian fleet, like, all the water is running out, and we have, like, a major crisis of the major impacts of water running out, like, no drinking water, no shower, no toilets, no nothing. That could be a massive crisis, a massive problem, and yeah, that could be what's going to be shown in this episode. So yeah, last episode was really great. It was titled 33, which was the amount of time between the Cylon attacks on the Battlestar Galactica, and thankfully, at the end of the episode, they went 24 hours without an attack. Yeah, I don't think it's staying that way. I think the Cylons are going to attack again. They didn't sleep for 130 hours, like it said, like 130 hours without sleep. But when we actually saw them, they was on like their 270th jump or something, so they had jumped that much times and been attacked that many times. Like, it's just crazy that the Cylons are so persistent. Like, every 33 minutes, like, what is up with that number as well? Does that number mean anything, or is it just a random number that the Cylons seem to be attacking like every 33 minutes? Like, why is that? I wonder if there's any more like significance to that number or anything like that. Yeah, last episode we had the really big thing of the civilian ship being left behind. Yeah, it was called like the Olympus Carrier or something like that, and it had like 1,300 people on board. When they jumped one of the times, they actually forgot to take the ship with them, and the ship was left behind with the Cylons. So yeah, presumably like the Cylons attacked the ship and killed everybody on board. But later in the episode, the ship came back and it was just like right there, like it was fine. And yeah, we had Adam half of them made that really difficult choice on whether or not to blow up the ship, because obviously now like everyone's thinking like the Cylons have infiltrated that ship, like surely, right? And yeah, Dom in the end said, yeah, we gotta blow it up, and he actually asked the president as well, and the president also said, yeah, go through with it, because they can't risk it really. Like, the ship just kept going towards them. Like, yeah, they literally asked the ship to like stop where it was as well, but they didn't listen at all. So yeah, obviously, I definitely think there was Cylons on board. It's a really difficult choice to make, but I feel like they definitely made the right one. If they did let the ship come through, it could have killed all of them. It could have killed all 50,000 people, or 47,000 like at the end of the last episode. Yeah, obviously the president is keeping track of the population, and right now it's like 47,000, which is a decrease of 3,000 since the first episode. And yeah, at the end of the episode, we had the baby being born. Does not make up for 1,300 people being killed. But yeah, it's a start, really, isn't it? Obviously, it's like a new hope now. People are getting hope from that, and that's a really great thing to like kind of have in these times. Hope, when what's called the Cylons are just constantly attacking you. Hope is a really important thing to have, and yeah, you definitely cannot lose hope in them times. And yeah, even like Adama said, like, we can live, or we need a reason to live. And yeah, I'm really interested in that, man. I'm really interested in Earth, like them going towards Earth. I don't think we'll see that for quite a while, but I am really looking forward to that. I think that'd be really, really great. But yeah, man, I'm just thinking if there's anything else I do want to mention. I mean, all this is a Boltar and that blonde woman. Again, really, really weird scenes, but really, really great. I'm really enjoying that storyline, and her just being in his head. Like, he's trying to like he's trying to live like a normal life, but she's just constantly talking and appearing. It is really funny to watch, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I can't wait to see more about that, and more about the Cylons, like technology. Like, if there's actually Cylons on board, like stealth agents, that'll definitely be really, really good to see. But yeah, man, I don't think there's anything else I do want to mention. I want to get straight into this episode. So yeah, this is going to be Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 2, titled Water. And yeah, let's get straight into... Wait, so what the hell's happened here? This is obviously her on board the Galactica, but she's wet like she was on that planet on Caprica. So I'm guessing she thinks that she is human. She's obviously a Cylon, but she thinks that she's human. That is not good. Explosive on board. The way she's acting though, she's acting like she doesn't even know about this at all. So yeah, one thing about her is that she's obviously like a stealth agent. I think she's got to be, right? So... is she stealing weapons?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're all gone.
Where are the rest of them?
Oh, okay, I know what's happening here. Yeah, she's a Cylon, she thinks she's human, and the Cylons are using her. Oh no, that is not good. They're using her to plant explosives on board and to sabotage. So, Sharon this episode could majorly sabotage the Galactica. This guy and his alcohol, you're gonna relapse, mate, like Starbucks said. Yeah, okay, here we go. Mr. Alcoholic guy.
Do it.
What the hell? So he's getting like PTSD from that. I mean, yeah, he thinks he's killed 1,300 people, so that weight is on him.
Stop thinking about the Olympic
pressing
carrier.
the trigger.
That was 3 days ago. A man takes responsibility for his actions, right or wrong. He accepts the consequences and lives with them. Every day.
Yeah, wise words from Adama as usual. I love Adama so much, man. He's this old wise man, and he's like a military genius. I love him, man.
I think I'm going to get tired of this outfit, seeing as I only have 3 for the rest of my life.
It looks fine.
Fine.
Great.
You don't know anything
This
about
guy.
women, do you?
I do
I
quite
am
like that
confident
guy,
that I
though.
speak for the entire fleet when I say thank you. Without your extraordinary dedication, your tireless effort, your sacrifice, no one of us would be here today.
Well, yes, sir, Lieutenant. I believe the NAVCOM modules are ready for inspection.
You don't know what she's thinking. But I wonder, will she actually tell that guy about what she saw, like all the explosives missing? Obviously, she's the one who's actually done it, but she doesn't know that because she's like a Cylon, acting as a human. It's really weird, man.
There are at this moment 6 G4 detonators missing from the small arms locker on deck 15.
Commander, ready to extend the water boom. How's it going?
Oh boy, I feel like
Tour guide?
shows, huh?
He thinks I'm a total idiot, doesn't he?
What? No, sir, no.
What are you telling me for? Munitions go missing. You gotta go tell the Master at Arms right now.
I know that!
Sharon, you can't screw around with stuff like this.
I'm not screwing around, okay? The only reason I didn't tell anybody because they're gonna think I'm the one who took them.
The thing she has, like, she did do it, but she didn't do it. It wasn't her. It was a Cylon inside of her. She's a Cylon, but she thinks that she's human. Like, oh man.
I really like your hair.
This guy, oh, I love this guy, man.
Well, actually, he hates protocol, pomp, and all that.
Really?
He's making a gesture, trying to make you feel like the president.
Open valves 3 and 5.
I took the one detonator.
Oh no, what if
from
the explosives
duffel
are right there? I saw
replaced
like
it,
some red lights.
and I went back.
This could be really, really bad.
I mean, you wake up somewhere and you don't know how you got there or anything. You're drugged or manipulated or who knows what. Something.
I'm a silent agent.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No. Why would they think that? That's crazy.
People are getting crazy, okay? You heard the rumors. Silents who look like humans, sleeper agents hiding in the fleet.
Oh no, that's explosive, isn't it? Fuck, man. Okay, this is awful. This is gonna end horribly.
Ruptures in tanks 3, 5, 7, 9.
I feel bad for her because it's not her fault that she's a Cylon. Like, she thinks she's human all her life, but she's a Cylon.
Every tank on the port side is ruptured.
Yeah, she needs to tell them, like, right now, it's so important that she does.
Space.
Oh! Oh no! Title of the episode, water. Okay, there is a massive water crisis going on. All the water is now in space.
CIC DC-1.
Shit, man.
Tank.
Yeah.
CIC DC-1.
That is going to have
Entering the
dire
tank.
consequences. Oh my god.
How much water did we lose?
In JPs, sir, almost 60% of total potable water reserves.
Jesus Christ, that is
Emergency
not good.
rations. Shut down laundry, showers, anything non-essential immediately.
Yes, sir.
How long will our water supplies last?
Well, aboard Galactica, about 6 days. But 1/3 of the other ships in the fleet were depending on us for replenishment if...
I tell my officers not to guess. I prefer to wait until we have fact.
Indulge me.
Look at Bolton, man. He looks like such a badass. Oh my god.
Take
Just
your guess,
smoking
Mr.
and
Gator.
listening.
Well, I would have to say the most likely explanation is that the tank was structurally weakened during the Cylon nuclear detonation during the first attack, and that caused it to buckle and rupture. But it's too early to say, sir.
I mean, yeah, if you went to Earth, you'd have unlimited water, mate. So why not try to go to Earth? Although I'm not sure how far away they are from the Milky Way and Earth. It hasn't really been specified. But that would be awesome, them going to Earth. I still wonder if there's a civilization on Earth that they've just left behind, or like a really advanced one. I'm not sure, really.
Tough to tell. It's pretty rusted out.
Yeah, she's not a dumbass, man. She is onto you. That is clearly the explosive that Sharon, like, although she didn't mean to, she planted.
I've calculated that the rate of consumption regarding basic foodstuffs for the civilian population, this is based on information available to me at the time. The current civilian population,
I feel like she's just gonna appear. The Cylon woman
will require, at minimum, 82 tons of grain, 85 tons of meat, 119 tons of fruit, 304 tons of vegetables, and 2.5 million JPs of water.
Is that per month?
Per day. Oh my god, per week. I thought you just say per day. They're running out. They need to find Earth or something. I mean, what about the thing is though, it's controlled by Cylons. Like, is that rainwater?
If you're alive.
But look, she's there. Like, she's obviously, there's multiple versions and duplicates, as we saw in the intro. Which is really weird. So does she think that she's also human, but she's a Cylon? But how does that work? Oh shit, okay. This guy might spill here. I mean, he has to, right? The thing is, I don't think he will. I think he'll keep it quiet.
Scoring and
keep it secret.
Indicated to me that there are 6 detonators missing from a small arms locker in the port flight pod.
Everyone except for Colonel Ty, Captain Adama, and Dr. Baltar are now released. Please remember, this briefing is strictly confidential.
I love how Bolter's in this position, man. I love Bolter so much. He's such an amazing character. And obviously now they're going to talk about the Cylons, humans, like stealth agents.
There's at least one Cylon aboard the Galactica.
How many people know Cylons look human?
Literally the people right there.
Half the ship's talking about it.
Once this gets out officially, people will be accusing each other of being Cylons for no reason at all.
That's what I said last episode.
Other than my
It's
mother,
so weird how we're always like seeing these flashbacks. It's like for flashbacks, isn't it? It's like in his mind, seeing her, the Cylon, and him. In this like really rich area, obviously. Like, he's obviously some sort of multi-millionaire, if not billionaire.
I did. To tell you the truth, there are significant problems with implementing my Cylon detection method that I used aboard Galactica previously, and basically because I've run out of natural resources or compound. For example, the precursor tests, I need large samples of tetrahydrocycline, which I don't have to tell you. Well, maybe I do have to tell you, but it's a highly volatile chemical compound.
He's talking out of his ass right here.
Obviously, outstrips everyone.
Although, more staff.
Someone snooping around, watching your every move.
Oh, here we go again. Here she is.
Woman, you can find her secret beauty.
Oh, this is amazing. I actually love this scene so much.
Aid you.
The thing is, he's just talking out of his ass. The last time he like spotted it was because of her. So it's just rambling on about some bullshit.
Techniques may be critical to our very survival.
Humanity's very survival rests in your hands.
If you don't find water out there, find it soon.
I understand, Captain. We'll find it.
Good hunting.
Yeah, I know that from The Expanse. You don't say good luck before a mission, you say good hunting, as Amos and Bobby Draper did inform me of.
My head's about to explode.
I feel really bad for her, man, if I'm being honest. Like, she does not mean to do the thing she's just like, she's a Cylon stealth agent. Like, she can't help herself, can she? Like, she's programmed to do that.
Sometime I'd like to borrow a book or two.
She doesn't want to do it, man.
I only brought one with me on the flight to Galactica.
It's fucked up, man.
Say, it's one of those classics I've never gotten around to reading.
I think these two could get together, man. I think they could. I could see it happening.
I'm really looking forward to working with you, Doctor.
You have a friend.
As am I, Lieutenant.
I actually studied genetics in college. In fact, I was planning on going for graduate.
Oh, this is amazing. This is so good.
Wonderful. Is that a card game?
Oh, it's Starbucks. Oh, this should be good. Seeing them to interact. I don't think we've seen them interact just yet, but here we are.
Losing a little money. Take your mind off those 14-hour patrols.
Mind if I sit?
We've got the qubits, we've got the chair. Of course, if you've got anything to drink, we'll take that in lieu of cash.
Made of the finest Capricorn cloth. Warm in winter, cooling in summer would look great on you. Anybody else got any civilian clothes they'd be interested in putting on the table?
I mean, that's one way to get rid of that guy. That guy was just asking like questions, saying, "Oh yeah, I also studied that," but Bolter was not having any of it. Ah, it's so good to have seen Starbuck and Bolter. That'd be really good to see.
When the military becomes both, then the enemies of the state tend to become the people.
I appreciate it.
Wow, that's a really good line.
Also
I'm loving
true
Adele, man.
suspicion.
I'll say it again, but I love him so much.
Commander,
He's
I
such a
won't
great
let that
character. Oh, shit. Fuck. Does she even know? Does she even know that's on board?
Well, it looks
Oh,
like the
for
bet's
fuck's
to me.
sake, man.
I will
Of
try
course
and
it's
muddle
on
through
there.
for another round. I'm going to raise you 5.
Man, I love these two so much. Oh my god. These two together interacting is amazing.
3 on a run.
Bolt's gonna win.
Full colours.
I knew it. I mean, I don't even know how this game works, but I knew that Bolter would win.
Thank you all for a most pleasant evening.
God, I love this so much, man.
A parting gift. Hand rolled from some of the finest fumarilla leaf on Africa. It's also one of the last left in the universe.
Thank you.
Ah, this is so damn good, man.
My pleasure.
I really love them two together, man. Yeah, them two together would be amazing, man. I really hope that happens. One, I love Starbuck, and I also love Bolter, so that is amazing, man.
Needle in a haystack. More like grain of salt on a beach.
That's a better analogy for that. Yeah, that's actually really good. A grain of salt in a beach. So obviously, the amount of grain of sand on a beach is crazy. But that's interesting how they're going to keep jumping about. Surely, if they keep doing that, they will find Earth eventually. But, yeah, like Adama said, it's a needle in a haystack, really.
And that's it.
Or a grain of salt in a
I'm getting
beach.
thirsty just thinking about it. Beginning sweep 21.
Wait, so she has found water, a place with water, but is a Cylon like inside of her, like sabotaging her? Can she not say it? Dude, just get up and look, man. What are you doing? Oh no! Don't explode now.
Oh, yes! Woo!
Wow.
Good call, Boomer. Woo!
She actually broke free of it. Wow, though, she like overrode that instinct within her, like the Cylon within her, like her human side.
Let's hear it.
Like, oh my god, that's so interesting. Like, her spirit, her willpower, like it beat the Cylon instinct, the Cylon code within her, like the actual Cylon material within her. That is amazing, man. So it just proves that she is human. Although she's Cylon, she is more human than Cylon. Like, she has that strength, that willpower. Oh man, that's great, man. And now they have water. Oh, that's so good. It's so interesting though, like how Cylons work, like the stealth agents. Like, the stealth agents still, despite it being a Cylon, they can like override it, like override the Cylon code, and do what's like, well, act like a human, be a human.
Home cooking.
Yeah, beats eating grass and leaves.
And you're cooking up a fine meal of twigs and moss by the end of the week.
You spoil me. I just couldn't leave you behind. Let's leave it at that.
That's what I mean. Is she actually human or Cylon here? Like, is she more Cylon than human or more human than Cylon in this scenario here? So this is the guy that was left behind when Bolter and the old woman came on board and the kid. But
I can't decode it, but it
I
means
don't know
there's
why.
Someone in the
I don't know. I'll just shut up for now.
Kick in here in Caprica.
That was really, really weird. Then the look between them two, that interaction. I didn't even get like a love thing between them. It didn't feel like that at all.
Yes, sir.
It felt really weird. I don't know about that. Really don't. But it's so weird how there's copies of the same person.
There's a short or something.
Yeah, Callie.
No, Chief. You could take a look at it yourself.
Yeah, interesting. I really think that other girl, I think her name was Sally, I think you just said. I think she is actually on to Sharon and this guy. I mean, obviously, but yeah, that is not gonna be good. I don't know. I think she's just realising that there's something between them, but not that Sharon's a Cylon or anything. At least not yet.
But a man has to accept responsibility for his actions. He doesn't second guess the choices he makes. He lives with them every day.
Nice. Adama's words.
Remember when President Adar sent the Marines into Erlan? 15 people died. In public, of course. He had to say all the usual things. He He was sure of what he'd done, made the right choice, but he knew it was a mistake. And he kept the names of the dead in his desk drawer. He said that it was imperative for a leader to remember and learn from the mistakes, even if they can't admit to them publicly. I don't want to add to your burdens, however. I have a request. I would like you to be my personal military advisor.
Oh, I'm sorry. My father is the senior military officer. He should advise you.
Oh, no. I don't mean to go behind your father's back. And nothing like... I'm not looking for military advice. I'm looking for advice about the military. That little insight about your father, it made me reassess the man. I would appreciate more of those insights. And you can keep your day job at the CAG.
It's pronounced CAG.
See? The military insight. Yeah, exactly. He literally just proved her point right then by saying that.
Going to tell my father.
Thank you, Captain.
Your first assignment is standing up to your father. Well, not really standing up, but yeah, having a conversation. What if, like, that other girl's been watching or some shit? I don't know.
That is just what. Find the detonator?
Yes, I did. I gave it to the Master at Arms.
What?
Hey,
like
no, wait. I told her I found it during maintenance. Listen, calm down. This is the best way to go about this. That puts them on the
from
same
the
trail
outside,
that we're on.
it sounds like
Doesn't
these
raise
two
any
are
suspicion
conspiring
either.
right now.
Listen, hey.
Which I'm not liking. I'm not liking this at all. She's gone full silent right now. Shit. Why in there? That went by so fast, man. Oh, that's just really... It's just so annoying that, like, she on one side, like, I'm talking the outro, Alright, so yeah, that's my reaction to Battlestar Galactica Season 1, Episode 2, titled Water. And yeah, really great episode, really enjoyed that yet again. I'm really enjoying the show so far. I'm really enjoying, like, the premise, the whole plan, all the characters especially. And yeah, it's a really great show. I can see why people rave about the show. It's really damn good so far. But yeah, this episode with quite a few storylines playing out with the Sharon storyline, with her being a Cylon and also a human, and her and the what's called the explosives. And yeah, at the end of the episode, her finding water. And yeah, kind of overriding that Cylon-like instinct, that Cylon-like thing to sabotage. Like, she overrode it. Like, she, like, her human-like side, her human nature, despite it being a Cylon, like, overrode it. And yeah, she managed to stop the explosive from going off, and also to say, like, we found water, there's water right here. So yeah, to everybody else, Sharon is the one to have saved, like, the entire of the human race, like, right now. Without water, they would eventually have all died. So yeah, Sharon has pretty much saved the entire of the human race by finding that water. I'm just so glad, man. I'm so glad that she managed to actually say that, and like, the Cylon inside of her didn't, like, stop her from doing that. Although at the end of the episode, what the hell, man, we've seen her, like, walking like a Cylon. So I don't know, she's such a risk, man. She is a risk. I feel bad for her on one side, but on the other side, she's a Cylon. She needs to be controlled. Although I completely understand the Chief, like, why he's acting that way. Like, he needs to tell. I think he has to, man. I think he has to tell somebody. That can get so out of hand, like, easily. She could literally go and get more explosives, blow more stuff up. Like, yeah, like, they need to tell, like, the people on board that she's a Cylon, but also that she's a human as well. Like, they need to realize that the stealth agents are Cylons, but they're also humans as well, because they think they're humans. And as we've seen, the human willpower actually beat the Cylon-like programming and the Cylon code. So that definitely goes to show there's more to do with the Cylons and more to do with the stealth agents than we initially thought. And yeah, I just hope that going forward, Bolter, Adama, like, everybody realizes that there is more. I definitely do think that Adama and Bolter especially need to be told about Sharon and that she is a Cylon, she's a stealth agent. It could lead to a lot of really, really bad shit going down. So yeah, the Chief or somebody really has to tell what's called Adama and yeah, Bolter. But yeah, speaking about Bolter, we had them scenes between him and Starbuck, and I absolutely love that, man. Like, that was amazing. I really love them two together. I really think that them two are, like, perfect for each other. Like, the way about them was so good, and the interaction was amazing, man. I really hope we see more interactions between them two. And I mean, if they get together, man, I'd be all for that. I love that. I love Starbuck and Bolter, man. So that's amazing. I just love them two together. The whole interaction between them two was so great, man. And yeah, I cannot wait to see more of those two. But yeah, the title of the episode was Water, and I was correct in assuming that there's going to be a massive crisis with the water due to the explosives that what's called Sharon planted. 60% of the water was lost, and yeah, we saw Bolter, like, estimating how much water was needed and how much, like, food and vegetables and everything. And yeah, Adama, like, initiated, like, emergency protocol to, like, limit the amount of water, like, ration the water. And yeah, he said, like, there's going to be riots. Like, people do not like being told, like, how much water they can use, like, when they can drink, when they can shower, etc. But thankfully, because of Sharon at the end, they now have water water. For some reason, I was half expecting it to be Earth. Like, I was half expecting them to find Earth and be like, oh shit, they have loads of water, let's go there. And like that'd be like a plot, but I don't feel that's happening anytime soon. I feel like Earth will definitely come up again and be a major like story point. But I do feel like it'd be later in the show. I feel like maybe like season 2, season 3 or something like that. I feel like it'd be definitely later in the show than right now. I don't see them introducing like the whole storyline of Earth like right now. Yeah, we've now got what's called the president and Lee at the end of the episode. Lee is now going to be the military advisor to the president, but it's not actually the military advisor. Like, the president wants Lee to advise her about the military and yeah, about Adama, to understand Adama more, which I think going forward that'd be really great to see the president and Lee interacting more. We did see that in the miniseries, didn't we? Like them two interacting, it was quite good. So yeah, it'd be great to see them going forward, man. But yeah, I'm going to end my reaction here. I do not think I want to discuss anything else. So yeah, that has been Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 2, titled Water. Really do hope you enjoyed it. Really great episode, really enjoyed it. And yeah, until the next one, goodbye guys.